Okay, so today I thought I will answer some of your questions which you all have been asking. Yesterday, there were a few questions that were asked in the chat, and I encourage all of you to ask your questions in the chat. For those of you who are watching the recordings, you can leave a comment on YouTube and ask your questions, and I will get to them at some point during the next few days or weeks. Okay, maybe I won't be able to cover all on the same day or even the next day, but I'll get to them. So if anybody has any questions, then you can feel free to ask. Okay, so yesterday somebody asked, एक ही आदमी को कितने बार forgive करें? Every day, can we do it? For one person, how many times do we need to do forgiveness? So Master says that he encourages us to do regular practice of forgiveness as a part of our spiritual routine. Because by consistently, when we practice forgiveness, we continuously cleanse and release the negative energy in our energy body, and we are keeping our karmic accounts balanced. But before forgiveness comes acceptance. First is accepting your feelings. You notice that you are getting angry or you are getting triggered by someone, then instead of asking yourself, why is this happening to me? Why is this person always doing this to me? Why is his behavior not changing? ये क्यों बदल नहीं रहा है? मैं तो रोज forgiveness करती हूँ. ये मतलब changes तो आने चाहिए. अब तो इतना time हो गया. Instead of asking these kind of questions, ask yourself, why am I getting angry? Why am I getting triggered? What is it that about me that I need to change in how I'm reacting to this situation? You will realize that your underlying emotion under all of that anger is actually sadness. Maybe you feel sad that you were never heard by someone or this person. You were not appreciated by this person, or you're not loved by this person, or maybe you're not cared for enough. So try to understand what about this situation, about this relationship is making you sad from inside, which comes out as anger. Once you are able to understand yourself, you will be able to understand why the other person is not acting according to your expectation. And then you will be able to release your expectations from that other person. Once you release the expectation, then you can forgive. And once you forgive, you will see the changes in yourself. And when you see changes in yourself, you will see changes in the other person. Once you see changes in the other person, you are happy. But there is a paradox to this situation, kind of like a contradiction. You can't be attached to the outcome. You can't do this expecting that इसका ये outcome निकलने वाला है. अगर आप आउटकम के साथ अटैच्ड हो जाओगे कि मैं फॉरगिवनेस प्रैक्टिस कर रही हूँ ताकि मेरी रिलेशनशिप्स ऐसे 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 चेंज हो जाए, मतलब अगेन यू हैव एक्सपेक्टेशंस. And again, if you have expectations, there is bound to be disappointment. So it is a cycle. You are not doing it for the growth of yourself if you are getting attached to the outcome. And what does our soul ultimately want? Our own growth, our own evolution. Lessons are here, these relationships are here so that we can grow and evolve. So that is the ultimate goal. That's why bar forgiveness practice karna is necessary so that it becomes second nature to us and we don't feel angry only. वो anger ही नहीं आए. Because we are in acceptance of what makes us sad, and once we are aware what is it that is making us feel a certain way, we are in check of that emotion and we know how to better respond in those situations. And we are not holding any grudges, we are not holding any lower emotions in our hearts, and our heart chakra is constantly expanding. Okay. A little bit complex and difficult to understand, like the breakdown of it, but once you get it, you get it. Okay. If we have many to forgive, how long can we forgive one soul? Can we include more than one soul in forgiveness? Same day, we can't visualize two souls. Is it one by one? At one time, yes, do it for one soul. We usually repeat the prayer 2 or 3 times, right? Every day when we are doing the prayer, we repeat 2 or 3 times. So if you want, you can break it down this way. Say if there are 2 souls you want to do it with, first prayer you do it for one soul, second prayer you do it for another soul. But it is better if you just break it down day by day. I mean, we are doing this for a long time, right? You're doing it every day. तो आज आप एक सोल की तरफ करो, कल दूसरे सोल की तरफ करो, फिर ऑल्टरनेट करो, परसों वापस जिसके लिए आज किया उसी के लिए परसों भी करो, एंड देन ऑल्टरनेट इट. और इन 1 वीक यू डू फॉर वन सोल कंटिन्यूसली. अब जैसे ये वीक हमने फिनिश किया है for 5, 6, 7, whatever days. We've done it for one soul. Maybe tomorrow onwards you start for another soul, like that. Third week you do it for another soul. Essay. It is up to you. Ultimately, we are all connected. We are all one, right? All souls are connected to each other. No soul is holding any anger or resentment towards you, actually. It's just you who needs to get the understanding of your own self. So don't get too caught up in the technicalities of it. There is no right or wrong way to do this. Okay, तो जैसे आपको ठीक लगे आप वैसे कर सकते हो. Can you do it for someone who has passed away recently? Yes, you can do it. They are still a soul, even if the body is no more here with us. So if you feel like you have hurt them, आपने उनको कुछ चोट पहुंचाई है, and you want to ask for forgiveness, और उन्होंने आपको कुछ चोट पहुंचाई, and you want to just release and forgive them, then you can practice forgiveness towards their soul also. Okay. Then how can we understand if this person is completely forgiven? You will sort of have a knowing from within. When you feel a change in your own emotions towards this person, you will know from within that you have forgiven. But it may happen that the emotions start coming up again and again. Maybe kal, maybe parson, maybe एक हफ्ते बाद, एक महीने बाद, एक साल बाद, कभी भी हो सकता है. But when it happens, start the practice again. So forgiveness practice is same like meditation practice. We need to do it every day to have that, have that loving kindness as our second nature. So just like how we, through meditation, we are making stillness our second nature to always live in the present moment. Forgiveness is our second nature for practicing loving kindness at all times towards everyone. And if you feel there's nothing more to work on towards this other soul, then practice forgiveness towards yourself, practice forgiveness towards your ancestors, practice forgiveness for your own spiritual growth. Whichever aspect you feel you need to grow and improve towards, you practice forgiveness in that area. Okay. What do we do when the person you are forgiving cannot be visualized easily? This, I think I answered yesterday also. You can visualize this person as a soul, as a being of light. Just have the intention and the energy will flow towards that intention. Again, no need to get too caught up in the technicalities and the visualization, or no need to apply too much of will. जैसा नेचुरली आपको अंदर से फील होता है कि वो सोल है, एग्जिस्ट है, एनर्जी है, बस उतना ही काफी है. एनीथिंग बियॉन्ड दैट इज नॉट रियली नेसेसरी. एक बार इंटेंशन डाल दिया तो द एनर्जी विल गो इन दैट डायरेक्शन. हाउ डू आई फॉरगिव समवन हु इज चीटिंग? By empathizing with them and understanding that there is probably an unfulfilled need in that person also, that they are also going through something which is probably not in their control, which is why they're doing things that they know probably is wrong, and that's why they're doing it. Or maybe they are not even aware that they're doing something that is not right. Maybe they're doing it unintentionally, or there may be a certain problem with them which they are internally trying to cope with. So by understanding that, maybe there is also some sort of karmic debt that you have towards this person, or that person has towards you, which both of you are trying to neutralize. We are all souls at the end of the day. We all make mistakes. Like I had shared yesterday, intensity of the mistake only varies from person to person. So can we look at this situation without looking at the intensity? without judging it by the intensity and just looking it as a mistake. जैसे हर कोई गलतियां करता है, can we look at this as a mistake and forgive that person? Can we find it within ourselves to forgive that person? And also, forgiveness doesn't mean you're okay with all the wrongdoings. Ultimately, our happiness is important also. So maybe someday you can find it within yourself to choose a path that makes you happy. Because as souls, there is no right or wrong really. Nobody will judge you for staying in the relationship if that is what is makes you happy, and nobody will judge you for moving on if that is what is makes you happy. Only we are the one who are constantly judging ourselves. So choose a path that will make you happy. Ultimately, you know, your happiness is important, your growth is important, you know um, your own evolution is important. So what path is going to bring that to you? And there is no right or wrong. Okay, last one. Somebody shared that my chest is feeling heavy. I feel very heavy. That could be because you are holding on to too many emotions within you. So release as they come up. If you need to cry, you can cry. Stop the prayer. You don't have to continue. Don't force yourself to continue. And do deep breathing. If you feel any major discomfort during the practice, please stop and try again later. There may be emotions that you are not ready to deal with just yet. So don't force it and give it time. And maybe go for a healing. Ask somebody to request somebody to do your healing to cleanse your chakras. And after that, you can try again. That might help. Okay. There are a few more questions. I will get to them maybe tomorrow. And in the meantime, if you all have more questions, please drop them in the chat or in the comments, and then we can take them up as we go. All right. Okay, let us start with forgiveness today. Sorry, let us start with the forgiveness prayer and let us start with the invocation before that. Okay, everybody, please close your eyes. Please close your eyes. Join your hands in prayer. And connect with any higher power that you believe in. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your great, great blessings. Thank you for healing everyone present here today, right now, with your miraculous healing energy. Thank you for giving us the courage to be present here today, to heal ourselves, to forgive in our relationships, and to neutralize our karma. I humbly request to assign angels of love, angels of forgiveness, and angels of healing to all participants present here, so that we can be blessed with love and forgiveness, and we can be deeply and permanently healed. To the angels, thank you for your love, divine guidance, and protection. Thank you for helping us release our negativity, to neutralize our karma today, and heal our relationships. In full faith, so be it. Now, visualize the person in front of you who you want to mend the relationship with, who you want to neutralize your karma with. Join your hands in prayer and let the thumbs touch your heart, connecting to your heart chakra with the intention of expanding your heart chakra, with the intention to forgive, and with the intention to ask for forgiveness from the soul, from this being of light. Atma Namaste. The divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. Look at the soul, the Atma, the spiritual being in this person. Feel the energy. No physical body around them, just a being of light. We are all children of God, children of the Supreme Being, and we all make mistakes. I forgive you for your mistakes. I forgive you for the hurt or the pain caused by you. We are all evolving and growing, and evolution takes time. It is a process, and it involves lots of mistakes along the way. You are forgiven, and the matter is forgotten. If I can learn from my mistakes, then so can you. May the Supreme Being bless you with divine forgiveness. May the Supreme Being neutralize all your negative karma. May God's peace and love be with you. May God's peace and love be with me. Take a deep breath in and release all negativity. Let it all go and say, you are completely forgiven. Go in peace. One more time, take a deep breath in and have the intention all the negativity, all negative emotions, lower emotions are being released. Release. You are completely forgiven. Go in peace. One more time, take a deep breath in and let go. You are completely forgiven. Go in peace. Visualize this person again and say, Atma Namaste, the divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. We're all children of God, children of the Supreme Being, and we all make mistakes. Please forgive me for my mistakes. Please forgive me for the hurt and pain I may have caused you. I am truly, deeply, sincerely sorry. Forgive me for all my mistakes that I may have caused from the beginning of time until this present moment, consciously or unconsciously, whether I remember it or I don't. I, the soul, I have learned my lessons and I don't wish to harm anybody. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. May the Supreme Being bless me with love, with mercy, with compassion and forgiveness towards you. May the Supreme Being neutralize all my negative karma. May peace be with you. May peace be with me. Take a deep breath in and release. Please forgive me. One more time, take a deep breath in and release any negative thoughts, emotions, any resentment, anger towards this person. And say, please forgive me. And one last time, take a deep breath in and let it all go. Please forgive me. Once again, visualize the person in front of you. And say, Atma Namaste, the divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. Look at the soul, the Atma, the spiritual being here, present here, in front of you. And say, we're all children of God, children of the Supreme Being, and we all make mistakes. Please forgive me for my mistakes. Please forgive me for the hurt or pain that I have caused you. I am truly, deeply, and sincerely sorry. Please forgive me. for any mistakes I've made from the beginning of time until this present moment, consciously or unconsciously. I, the soul, I have learned my lessons and I don't wish to harm anybody. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. May the Supreme Being bless me with love, with forgiveness, with mercy and compassion. May the Supreme Being neutralize all my negative karma. May peace be with you. May peace be with me. And again, visualize this person in front of you and say, Atma Namaste, the divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. We're all children of God, children of the Supreme Being, and we all make mistakes. If I can learn from my mistakes, then so can you. I forgive you for your mistakes. I forgive you for the hurt or pain that was caused by you. I forgive you for any emotional burdens you gave to me. I forgive you for any discomfort, pain, or suffering you have given to me, consciously or unconsciously. Just like me, I understand that you are also a soul who wants to grow and evolve and learn from your mistakes. And so I forgive you. I forgive you for all the hurt and pain that you have ever caused me, consciously or unconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, whether it was in this lifetime or any previous lifetime. I forgive you. You are completely forgiven and the matter is forgotten. May the Supreme Being bless you with divine forgiveness. May the Supreme Being neutralize your negative karma. May God's peace and love be with you. May God's peace and love be with me. Take a deep breath in and let go. One more time, take a deep breath in and let go. Let go. Let go. One more time, take a deep breath in and let go. Release. Let go completely. Once again, visualize the person in front of you and say, Atma Namaste, the divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. Look at them just as an energy, as a being of light, as a soul. There is only pure love, unconditional love between your soul and this other person's soul. Feel the love. Feel the unconditional love. We are children of God. We come from the higher being, the Supreme Being. And we are here on earth to learn, to grow and evolve, to make mistakes and learn from them. And so I forgive you for your mistakes. I understand you are here to learn, you're here to grow and evolve, just like me. It takes time. Evolution takes time. It is a process. And it does involve a lot of mistakes along the way. If I can learn from my mistakes, then so can you. And so I forgive you for any mistakes you have made, for any pain and suffering you have caused, consciously or unconsciously. From the beginning of time until this present moment, I forgive you. You are completely forgiven and the matter is completely forgotten. May the Supreme Being bless you with love, with mercy, with compassion, with forgiveness. May the Supreme Being neutralize all your negative karma. May peace and love be with you. May God's peace and love be with me. Take a deep breath and let go. You are completely forgiven. Go in peace. One more time, take a deep breath in and feel all the heavier emotions being released with every breath out. You are completely forgiven. Go in peace. And now we'll ask for forgiveness. Visualize the soul and say, Atma Namaste. The divinity in me salutes the divinity in you. We're all children of God, children of the Supreme Being, and we all make mistakes. Even I am here to learn and grow and evolve myself. I am learning from my mistakes every single day. Please forgive me for the hurt and pain that I have caused to you unconsciously or consciously, intentionally or unintentionally, from the beginning of time until this present moment, whether it was this lifetime or any previous lifetime. I ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. May the Supreme Being bless me with love, with mercy, with compassion, and forgiveness. May the Supreme Being neutralize all my negative karma. May peace be with you. May peace be with me. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. Let go of any guilt, any hurt, any pain, any suffering, any sadness. One more time, take a deep breath in and feel the release of all these lower emotions, heavier emotions. One more time, take a deep breath in and let it all go. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. May all negative cords connected to me be cut, cut, cut. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for your great, great blessings. Thank you for healing everyone present here today, right now, with your miraculous healing energy. To the angels of love, of forgiveness, thank you for your divine guidance and protection. Thank you for helping us release our negativity. Thank you for helping us forgive. Thank you for helping us neutralize our karma. In full faith, so be it. In your own time, you can open your eyes with a smile. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow again at 10 o'clock. If there are any questions, you can drop them in the chat. Thank you. Bye.